Welcome everybody, Red Arrow 23 here, time for your Angry G Vibe highlights for the week. This is episode 29. Let's boom these beaches! Alright guys, let's get into the hits. First up we got Movingday. Look at those stats. He's got 4 GBE and 6 true damage, so he has to be super critical about how he uses his GBE. But if he gets to the core and does some damage, looks like we got 2.2 mil on the core. If he gets there and he gets all the shocks off, he'll wreck a lot of damage. 6 true damage is just insane, but very, very hard to use. So here he goes with a flag landing, got a laser off to the right. Machine guns and rocket launchers start coming in range immediately, and look at that, he's on his way up using the halfway flare to keep old mate Brick in order. Didn't pop the boom mine with the hero, which is great. Did lose a couple of Zookas to the one on the right, but that's all good. And here we go with the double smoke, flare on the core. Don't always hit Phobos from down here, but it looks like a great option for today. 3 shocks, the rocket launchers on the right are out of range, the critters are distracting the shock blaster and all these cannons for a little bit. And look at that damage on the core, it's just melting it. So here we go, he throws the early medkit and oh no! So the early medkit breezy from our leader, he managed to leave I think 40k he said on that one. So pretty unfortunate from Movingday there. And he was so confident he threw the early medkit and didn't get it. Hard luck M-Day. Next up we got Naicon giving us a bit of a hit on hardcore. He's just going to try and butt out that boom cannon I believe, and then he's going to flare up to the side. And then usually what we used to do on hardcore, because he wants as much time on the shield as he can. I don't know why he's getting all these fuel cells. But sometimes what we used to do is shock the barbed wire, and then you can just go straight through it and it wouldn't give you any damage. But they fixed this in the latest hero update and that's not working, is it, Naicon? So lucky he's got some GBE for a medkit. I'm sure he's a bit surprised right now, but yes, since the hero update, you cannot shock barbed wire, which kind of makes sense. Like if you threw an EMP at some barbed wire, it doesn't stop being sharp. So Supercell fixed that. So nice work, Naicon, learning these new things the hard way. I probably could have told you if you asked me, but it's all good, Naicon. With the Naicon knowledge breezy, I like it. Next up we got Dead Sunday. He's a bit of a tool, but you know, he puts up some good hits every now and again. So let's check it out. Got the art, just tag these 2 rocket launchers on the right, and Sparky's going to go up there looking for a double smash I believe. Here we go, double smash, loses a little bit of health and gets both the URs off, and both those rocket launchers are going down. Great stuff. Yes, if you're unsure, this is actually my attack. Calculate my GBE that it will be cheaper to throw a medkit rather than 2 artillery, because I've already thrown that one on the right hand side. So we're just going to tank this mine and then we're going to medkit on the way up to the next one. So there we go, double smoke for these 7 boats. And we missed a shock, which is really unfortunate, but that's okay. We mainly want to get these rocket launchers down for that core rush, and the grappler for the grenadiers, taking out the shield generator. So there we go. We are going to have to shock those flamethrowers and doom cannon on the left, but that's fine. Starting to run out of GBE now, so we just drop 1 smoke and 1 flare, and we're just trying to clear some mines for the next guy. Use some critters. And there we go, that'll do it. So this is a bit of a utility hit from myself, but that's all good. Let's move on to the next hit. Next we've got, who have we got? We got T2. This is also Movingday, but he is on a regular 6.4 account, I believe. There was 2.2 mil on the core, but it looks like there's more like 400k on the core at the moment. As a rough guess, I'm not sure exactly. So he does a nice flare landing, gets under the rocket launcher range in the middle, and then smoking the beach where the left rocket launchers come into range. Lost the delay, which is fine on these rocket launchers. They're not going to be in range of the finishing point, so that is all good. We've got brick on the way up as well. Oh, little gap in there. Gonna have to re-smoke. Lost a couple. Flaring onto the flame for the mortar wrap, and then shocks everything in range. Nice. It looks okay. Brick's dead. That's unfortunate. And here we go. Medkit on the core. Go down. No! And he does it again. Twice in 1 week. Movingday with the preemptive medkit and no cigar on the takedown. What are you doing, Movingday? So, alright. Next one we've got, whereabouts is it? I can't believe he did that twice. Twice in 1 week. Next up, I believe we've got BVD, and he's on Titanic. So this is one of his squiggle accounts. It's all good. So let's have a look. What have we got on the core? We've got 1.9 on the core. It's cleared out all the mines that we're going to be coming into contact with, so we don't need to worry about them. And then he's going to be flag landing on the left, smoking before the Doom Cannon can get us. The sniper's only going to take a few. Not too worried about that. So here we go. Moving on up, and check out that flare point. I haven't made a playbook about this one yet because I'm not sure if this is the best flare point. Some people like to flare in between the shock launcher and the boom cannon above it. But look at that. Great flare across, critter in the back smoke, so it's got a nice little critter smoke, flare onto the core, gets all the shocks off, and boom, hammering the core. Great hit. That was the first hit on Titanic, and he took, I think, 1.9, like 1.8, 1.9 out of a 2 mil. Yeah, just under whatever it was. So great work from BVD. Great work from the team this week. Didn't have any highlights from Fall on Hope, but we are running it once a week, having a lot of fun. The leaderboard is looking pretty angry. I think we're 13th at the moment, but we're usually, our highest leaderboard position is 7, and we keep setting that force point high. At the moment, 30.6655, and that's our highest amount held. So we keep setting records with our force points. Looking to push it up. The more that we keep doing MA, the less efficient it is, if you know what I mean. And here's a good look at the team. Everyone's doing really well. I believe I worked on Big W last week. He's been doing really well. Great hitter. Loves being on the band call. It's always good to have someone else on the night vibe call. So yeah, that's the team. We're doing awesome. Enjoying it a lot. I seem to be throwing out a few breezies every now and again. I don't know if everyone else is getting better than me or what, but that's all good. Having a lot of fun, getting into a bit of hopping as well. You see my hopper shield with the statue layout before. Check out the Hopper Network if you haven't already. They're on Telegram, which is a communication app. And yeah, G-Vibe doing awesome, keeping on ripping the Angry Family, moving up that leaderboard, doing really well. So comment down below which attack was your favorite and why. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and like the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and subscribe for more Boom Pooch. Yeah.